Okay, so I'm finally making another video. Sorry it took me so long. So I have my little notes as always. And okay, so I realized I was supposed to make this video earlier. So Comic-Con recap. There was a lot of things, mainly of course comic stuff. There was a lot of small things. Right now I can't remember what I wanted to say about Comic-Con, but one thing I think is worth saying is Marvel and DC, of course. And DC finally showed us Wonder Woman, and they are moving on with Batman v Superman. It's not versus, because apparently they're not gonna fight that much against one another. I don't know. If you're interested in knowing a little bit more about the story that's being used as a base for the movie, is The Dark Knight Returns. So it's a comic book about how Batman is old and he was retired, and now I don't know, maybe the Joker is back or something, and he has to come out of retirement into being Batman again. So if you look at, I mentioned this because if you look at Batman's costume, Ben Affleck's Batman suit, the big bat, and everyone says, oh, he looks fat. Everyone should remember that Batman's supposed to be old, like 60, maybe pushing 70. Of course, they're not gonna show him this old. Maybe they're gonna show him going into 50 years old. But he's bulky, he's like grown muscle over fat, so he's not this thin, muscular guy. He's this bulky guy. And the bat is supposed to represent that, like big bat. And I think I'm not a big fan of the Nolan movies. And I'm a bit tired of DC only doing Batman and Superman. So having Wonder Woman in the movie could be good, but let's remember that these are the guys who did Green Lantern. So taking everything DC does with a grain of salt. Because, I mean, yes, it sounds awesome to have Wonder Woman, and maybe this will give us a Wonder Woman movie, but I'm not sure they're gonna do it right. So I'm a little bit afraid they're gonna screw it up and just say once again that audiences are ready for a female superhero movie, and that's BS. Come on, we got the Lucy movie coming out, like it came out last week or something. Scarlett Johansson, kick-ass superhero without the superhero title. But come on, we can definitely take movies with strong women in them, and we are more than ready for a Wonder Woman movie. They just need to do it right. Moving on. So Guardians of the Galaxy. I want to hear your thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy. I loved it. I saw it about 3 times on cinemas because it was so amazing. It was the most fun I've had all summer. The most fun I had in a movie in a long time. I mean, it was all fast-paced, fun. The plot was good. I mean, for a Marvel movie, they keep intertwining these stories, and it's so awesome. And I'm so looking forward to the next one, because there's a chance they might show a character that is very important to defeating Thanos. And this is Adam Warlock. And rumors said Warlock might be shown as Peter Quill's dad. And even though that's not how it goes in the comic, it would be awesome because it will move forward with the whole Infinity Gauntlet thing. Then I finished reading a book, and I'm very proud of myself because it's been a long time since I've finished a big book, and by big I mean more than 500 pages. And it's Dr. Sleep from Stephen King. So if you actually read The Shining out of the list I gave you, Dr. Sleep is the sequel of The Shining, like set 30 years after The Shining. And it's pretty cool, and it's worth giving it a shot because it's not a horror book. It's more science fiction, thriller, fantasy. It's very cool. And then my last point in the video. Okay, so the Doctor Who premiere. So as you might or not be aware, this is the first time I actually get to start a Doctor Who season. When I started seen Doctor Who, when I started watching, they were on hiatus between the last episode of season 7 and the 50th anniversary special. So I've actually, like, I not binge watched, but I've seen all the Doctor Who episodes on Netflix or internet or DVD. So I've seen all of them without commercials, one after the other. And well, then I saw the anniversary special, and then I saw the Christmas special. So for me, this is the first time I'm actually gonna get to see a Doctor Who season as it comes out. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also pretty excited about Peter Capaldi being the Doctor. I love the guy. I saw some episodes of The Thick of It, and I think he's a brilliant actor. I really want to see his acting in the Three Musketeers like series the BBC is doing. And I love the guy. I love, like, all the charisma and energy he puts into it. And I love them as the Doctor, and I liked the episode. I thought the episode, for a Moffat episode, was okay. I mean, for a Moffat episode, it was pretty decent. Especially after the last 2, 3, 4 episodes. Like, after half of last season. It was a pretty good episode. I'm actually really looking forward to the next one, which is today, but it's not gonna be shown here today. Here we're getting it next week, I think, which is actually not bad, like 4 or 5 days difference. I'm still gonna watch it on the internet. So that's it. I want to hear your opinion on the Doctor Who premiere, and bye.